Hi everyone, today I wanted to share a quick tip on fixing your FolkArt paint which is separated. Don't know if you can see in there, but it's gotten liquidy. And of course I tried to shake it up and remix it that way and didn't work too well, and also tried sticking a paintbrush in there and mixing and still didn't get everything back in its original shape. So another trick I had learned, which I kind of hate doing because you waste a little bit of paint, but it seems to be the best option, is to take a Ziploc bag and put your paint in here, and as you can see, the first part that comes out is really liquidy. And then as you squeeze, you'll see the hardened portions of it start to come out. And you have to squeeze the bottle pretty hard to get the rest of this out. Sometimes I'll tap on it a few times to help get the rest of the liquid, hardened paint out at the bottom. It's still malleable. As you can see, I can still mash on it, but it's still pretty firm. In fact, you can see how firm it still is. And if there's still a little bit at the very bottom that won't come out on its own, the other thing you can do is take the handle of one of your paint brushes and just scoop in there and pull the rest of it out, like that. Okay. Now comes the fun part. Seal up the bag well, and then just sit here and hand mix it. And I usually do this even, definitely until all the lumps are out, but until I can tell that there's no just plain liquid. It's all mixed back together really well. I did one a few minutes ago that I probably mixed it for 3 or 4 minutes because it was really separated. This one's not as bad. And then once you can tell it's mixed well together, just take your fingers, push all the paint to the corner. Because even though these bottles of paint aren't that expensive, you can usually pick them up for $2 or $3, sometimes less. I'd still rather not waste any more paint than we actually have to. So, I've got all the paint down in the corner, almost like I was getting ready to ice in a cake. I'll take the very end and pinch the paint away from it. So then I can make a cut, and this is just a small cut of the Ziploc bag. And then where I have this opening, I'm going to stick it down in the bottle and squeeze my freshly mixed paint back in the bottle. Obviously don't squeeze too hard, too fast, or you will make a mess. And again, I'm doing this slowly just so it doesn't make a mess everywhere. Oh, like I just did. You can see. And that's it. And now I have freshly mixed and ready to use paint for my next project.